Day 589. Day rating is 7. 7. We'll say it was 7. Got up, felt fairly rested, got to work. It was a little bit late. I don't know why, it's just the snowbirds came back, but it just took longer to get to work. There was just more traffic. And a lot of it was even side streets, so I don't know why. I don't know, it just seemed before it was about a 15-minute drive, and now it's about a 25-minute drive. Going the same route. I don't get it. But took the pup for a walk, and it was really, really nice this morning. As soon as we stepped outside, I thought it would be really nice to go for a run right now. And I thought I had time to come back and even just go for a 2 or 3 mile run. By the time I came back, the pup was excited. She wanted to play a little bit. So she's over here and I'm watching you. What are you doing? By the time we got back, I just thought, no, it's gonna make for really pressed time to try to run, shower, get to work, and throw some food in the crock pot. I just bought chicken and a little bit of seasoning to put in there. I thought about some potatoes, but then I rethought it. It's like, maybe I just put the potatoes in the last 2 or 3 hours and then see how they turn out. I don't know, so I just was kind of winging it. But I did buy potatoes. I thought about maybe even put in the oven. By the time I came back from work, I felt really tired. The last hour, I just could not stop yawning. And then after that, I got in, played with the pup for about maybe 5 minutes, and then up, good girl. And then we sat down, and she started playing with her toy or chewing on her little bone over there in the corner. So I just laid back on the couch and I was like, oh, I'm gonna fall asleep. So I tried to take a 10-15 minute nap, and I tried to lay down. The pup came to lay down next to me, and she was starting to lick me, so it kind of woke me up, but I was just out of it. I just wanted to take a little nap. So I kind of rolled over, and then she kind of jumped over me, laid down, kind of fell asleep, I guess. By the time I kind of got up, it was about an hour later. That's with the on and off again, switching positions, having the pup lick me on and off again. But then I thought, okay, we need to go for a walk. And I tried to take her for a walk. She didn't want to go again. So I thought for certain she would, by that time, by 6:30, be pretty desperate to go. But she didn't. But once we got her outside, she was good to go. Had a nice little walk. Super nice out again. It was raining on and off again all day. At one point at work, you can hear it just starting to try to pour, and it was hitting the windows and the glass. It wasn't quite hail or anything that bad, but it definitely had moments where we had a good rain going. And then, yeah, took her for a walk. Tried to go for a run, and I just don't think that the little nap helped. The nap did not help me. It just made me feel lazy. It was needed mentally, but physically my body was in a recovery mode. So it took a while to get my legs going. A little bit more than a mile. Only about half mile, I'm good. But this one took about a mile and a half to feel decent. But the last run, or the last mile, I felt fantastic. Just felt good. I happened to be at a light. It was about a mile out, and I crossed the street, tried to go a little bit faster just so that no cars can kind of sneak up. And I was crossing the street, just trying to get over there before a new car started crossing the road or anything. And I had the right of way, but you never know those ones that are turning. I actually had one 2 days ago when I was on the route, and it was turning, and they just had weren't paying attention, and I slowed down and they suddenly braked. But yeah, I was prepared to stop because they didn't look like they were going to. But they did at the last minute. I didn't want that happening again, so just trying to get over it before new cars were in the area. Made it across, no problem. And my stride was going. It's like, okay, this is what I wanted it to feel like. And I looked at my watch just to make sure my watch is going. It said about 6:56 pace. So I told myself, don't push it, but don't back off it anyways. Don't back off it. Just keep rolling with it. And so I just kept running. I just said, hold that stride the rest of the way. And finished with just right at 4. I think I got back a little bit before 4. It was 3.6, so I had to add on, which I thought was weird because it put me at the same mileage that I was at 2 or 3 days ago when I got to the light, paused it, and then I skipped. I thought it was half a mile. I guess it wasn't, but that was playing in my head. I thought I'd for sure be at 4 by the time I got back because it was the same loop. I just was able to continue the watch the whole way. Whereas before, I paused it, ran what I thought was about half a mile without it turning on, without starting it again. So I don't know. I need to look at the map again to see what happened. But still got in 4. It said I was average at 7:30 pace, which is good because I knew it was going to be a little bit slower today. I was going to have the 2 runs tomorrow, but it looks like it's just going to be every other day this week, minus Tuesday, so yesterday. But tomorrow's a tempo run, and then Friday morning I'm gonna run with my friend, and then Saturday is a long run. Sunday, these victory steps, which I haven't ran, but apparently it's a big thing. I don't know how steep it is, and I don't know how many steps there are, how long it takes to get up or down. So I'm just gonna go and see how I feel. That was most of the day. I had a little chicken burrito with some guacamole salsa, some Herdez guacamole salsa, which was pretty good. Gave some chicken to the pup. She loved it. She was begging for more and kept following me around. And normally what I do is I start shredding it up and get my bowl ready, or get my meal ready, get ready to put it in her bowl, and I tell her to go sit down and wait. She's making noises over here. And she went to go sit down, and I went to go put it in her bowl, and I came back and was trying to prepare my burritos. And at some point she had snuck over there, and I could hear her just digging around in her food bowl. And she finished, and then came and sat in front of me and like, yep, I'll have some more. So she's a little rascal, aren't you, baby? You a little rascal? Huh? You a good girl? Yes. Alright. But that was the day. It's kind of funny. But she's doing really good. She's doing really good. That's it for me. So tomorrow should be the tempo. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.